the girl in the basement who survived after 24 years. She began to explain the horrors of her living in a basement, unable to get out. She had been kidnapped by her own father. Her father had sexually assaulted her, but it had not just been once. Elisabeth described being sexually assaulted by her father as young as 11 years old, and she said that living down there in that basement in the cold, damp air or in the sweaty sauna air with rats that she could catch in her hands was horrific. She had to use the water off of the walls, and at first she couldn't even move from the bed. She was trapped there, but then he moved the chain to her waist so she could move around a bit, and eventually he completely took the chain away so that he would have better access to sexually assaulting her. Elisabeth said that most times he would come down every day and feed her and then sexually assault her. This would happen 3,000 times, and for the first 5 years she was alone. She hardly spoke to anyone, but by the time she was 23, Elisabeth fell pregnant. And all Josef did was give her a medical textbook and some supplies and told her to do it on her own. The baby born was Kirsten, and thankfully she survived, and so did Elisabeth. However, she would not be the only baby that Elisabeth would have. Elisabeth explained that she had 7 children while she was locked away. She had Monica, Lisa, Alexander, Stefan, and Felix, and she did have another baby who hadn't yet been given a name because he died shortly after being born. Elisabeth recalled begging her father and her captor to take him to the hospital, but he refused. After the baby died, he took him away and incinerated him in the heater on the property.